One of the most tragic and heartbreaking shipwrecks of all time is the Empress of Ireland shipwreck, which happened in May 29th, 1914. I'm just reading from my book Shipwrecks by Roger Weston. It's a book of true stories on shipwrecks, and this one is so sad. 2 a.m. on St. Lawrence River, May 29th, 1914. The river was shrouded in fog. Imagine that. 2 a.m., the river is shrouded in fog. Two ships were steaming towards each other in the fog. The Canadian Pacific steamship Empress of Ireland was headed outbound from Quebec. The Norwegian collier Storstad was heading upriver. The Empress was close to shore, and so was the Storstad. The officers on each ship spotted the other ship at a distance. Courses had to be altered. On the bridge of the Empress of Ireland, Captain Henry Kendall changed his course. Just then, the two ships were swallowed in the fog. Kendall blasted his whistle 3 times, signaling that he was ordering his engines full astern. The ship slowed and was nearly stopped. The next thing Kendall saw was masthead lights glowing out of the fog to starboard. The other ship was booming straight at him. They were so close that there was no time to move or change course. Collision was inevitable. All Kendall could do was change his ship's angle enough to limit the damage to a glancing blow. He ordered a sharp turn to starboard. The Storstad's bow smashed between the liner's steel ribs, ripping the steel and cutting an opening in which flowed the river. The Empress began to list from the rising water, and tragic consequences followed. People sleeping in starboard cabins were submerged in freezing water and died while sleeping. On deck, the situation was also dire. The new slant of her decks made lifeboats useless. Only 6 of them could be deployed. After only 10 minutes, the ship fell over onto her side. Hundreds of passengers climbed onto her hull and hoped for rescue. 4 minutes later, the beautiful Empress of Ireland sank into freezing water. 1,012 perished, including 840 passengers. 465 survived after they were pulled out of the water in hypothermic condition. In the dark of night, 1,012 lives came to a sudden, unexpected end in the St. Lawrence River when the Empress of Ireland went down. Grace Hannigan was among the survivors. She was an 8-year-old girl who was traveling with her parents to London to take part in the Salvation Army's International Congress. Her parents were lost. For a year afterward, Grace hoped that her mother might have survived because her body was never found. An entrepreneur named Edward Siebold survived, but his wife, Susanna Siebold, was lost. It was their 43rd wedding anniversary. Aguildo Braga and his wife, Carolina, survived, but it was tragic good luck. Aguildo did everything he could to save his wife and son in the freezing water, but the river was too powerful. It tore away his son, who was even tied to his father. Aguildo desperately searched for his son in the darkness. He could not find him. Their son perished in the river. Today we remember and honor the 1,012 people who entered history with the Empress of Ireland on the St. Lawrence River, May 29th, 1914. God bless them and their souls. We commemorate the Empress of Ireland shipwreck and those whose lives were lost. Thanks for listening. If you like shipwreck stories and want some more, there's I just posted one to my blog, which I'll put the link down below. Thanks for listening, and fight on.